It's me, your mother. If you're shocked right now, I understand. I'd be shocked too. I wouldn't want to talk to me if I was you. But here we are. If I was you, I wouldn't want to speak to my mother. In fact, I wouldn't claim her as a mother because mothers don't do what I did. Monsters do that. And that's exactly what I do. I view myself as a monster. I know I wouldn't want to hear it, but you should know that I think about you often. I wonder how perfect your smile is, or how intricately your little hands would fit in mine. I think about a mother's responsibility to be awakened in the middle of the night by your cry, along with becoming overwhelmed by joy when your loud cries fade into soft breaths. My thoughts take me far when it comes to you. Like your first day of school, or making fun of your missing teeth, and adding them to your Christmas list for you. Either way, I imagine your smile to be the most beautiful smile on all of the earth. You know, when I think about reading you bedtime stories, I think about you squeezing my face in between your delicate, soft little hands and asking for your daddy. I think about the stomach. Oh my goodness. I think about the flips my stomach would make. And the strength I need to find to look you in your beautiful, innocent eyes and tell you that your daddy didn't want you. I think about times that I may have to spend nights with you in the hospital because of an ear infection or cold that kept you up all night. It doesn't sound like much to miss out on, but in reality, it's everything I wish to be experiencing with you. I desire to watch you walk around with a saggy diaper so that I can be the one to change it and make you feel better. I wish to watch you struggle to keep your balance on the sides of furniture, lose your balance, fall, and then look to find me there anxiously waiting to help you back up. I just wish I could be your hero, the mother you'd brag about, the one you'd ditch your friends for, the woman you'd want your wife to be like, the Christian that teaches you to love unconditionally, and the friend that will be there until the end. The list is endless. From wiping away your tears to eventually becoming your grandmother. But what hurts most is knowing that the list is just that. It's a list. And I missed the chance of that being reality because I chose to have an abortion. Oh, you didn't hear me? Of course you didn't. Because I am ashamed of it. I'm trapped in the four walls of that clinic. I am my own prisoner to a decision I made. I'm afraid people are going to think I'm cold-hearted and selfish. I'm afraid to let people down, but I'll say it again so you can hear me. I had an abortion. And the reason I didn't wasn't because of you. So don't think that your helpless little self did anything wrong. You're the most perfect gift that I could ever receive. And like a fool, I didn't accept you. You see, when I found out I was pregnant, I was anxious, afraid, and excited all at once. I was afraid because I knew I'd disappoint your grandparents, my parents, and be an embarrassment to my family. It wasn't until later that I told your father we were expecting you. And from the status of our relationship, I expected him to be scared yet excited, but I was wrong. He got upset and he asked me what I wanted to do, and I told him that it was up to him. He let out a big sigh and told me he loved me. I thought this was the part that he was going to tell me we needed to get married and do this the right way. I thought he was going to tell me that we were going to fight until the end for our family. I thought he was loving the idea of you, him, and I as much as I thought I was. But clearly that wasn't the case. Instead, he told me we were too young and that getting rid of you was what was best for all of us. I didn't argue for your life because the selfish part of me was okay with not having to be another struggling, pregnant teen. I didn't fight for your life because I thought if I kept you, my dad wouldn't look at me the same. I didn't want to be another pregnant girl in 12th grade. After trying to get rid of you on my own, I finally decided to make my way to the clinic, where I ignored the Christian protesters that tried to scare me out of my decision. I followed the nurse into a room, let her do what she called comfort me, while the abortion doctor literally sucked the life out of me. Your life. Your precious life. The life God gave you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I could never apologize enough. I just want you to forgive me the way that Jesus has forgiven me and the way I try forgiving myself. Some days I do, most days I don't. Although I don't deserve it, I look forward to seeing you